Hello everyone. Can y'all hear me out there? Hopefully so. Oh, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to Monday. I'm in VR today. At least for the first part of the stream, I'm in VR today. I was planning on doing this tomorrow, but it was entirely unnecessary. It's not Friday. Okay, maybe in California it is. Look, maybe in California it's Friday, but no, it's Monday. Oh, we gotta. Okay. Well, if we get to watch JoJo tomorrow, then maybe today is Friday then. Yeah. If you heard that clicking earlier, yeah, that you were hearing me click on these. So I could see everything going on. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you've had a good weekend. It's time. Oh no, not time for zoomies yet. So I was actually planning on doing this tomorrow, but things happened and I'm doing it today. Um, Goodness, here it comes. Thank you for the treat and the apple. Actually, this works out doing it today because then I didn't have to swap all my VR stuff back right away because I was like, well, everything's already swapped to VR at the moment.
I'm gonna go drink water.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done that.
Lynn just stands behind me with a pile of apples. Goodness. Yeah, you got the Monday Zoomies. Do you not get those out on the weekend? You would think the weekend would be the time to get the Zoomies out, right? You know, because you're free. You know, you're able to go out, but no, Monday is your Zoomie time. Is that it?
And just beat the devil out of him.
Or is it that you just missed me all weekend? You know, it's like we didn't see, but we didn't see Moon all weekend.
Because it's science, that's why.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Because you're like, you didn't see Moon all weekend, but she's back. It's Monday, so it's great. We gotta get the Zoomies out. Weekend is when you have to interact with people in the real world. Ugh. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Shake hands.
You're just hitting them all, aren't you? You're just hitting everyone you can redeem. So yeah, hopefully.
Hey, what I say about puns?
Okay,
That's right.
There wasn't even a pun. You're just redeeming to redeem. No, it's not Friday.
Today is Friday in California. Huh?
You're holding onto those paprikas and fish all weekend. I feel sorry for your storage cabinets. It's not Friday, it's Monday. Hello, Leo Flame. Someday we'll go visit California and tune into your stream just so it can be Friday where you are. No, it's not Friday.
Today is Friday in California. Huh?
No, it's Monday. Oh. Monday. Say it with me. Monday. No, Monday. We're not in California, so it's not Friday, unless one of you is in California. Nice. If one of you is in California, then is it Friday where you are? Hey, Kite. You got it all out of your system? So I was told to drink here. But give me a second. Yeah. Ow. Those hurt. It's Friday in UK, Fania. Well, you can't tell by looking at the sun. Oh, all right. Well, ow. Yeah, what sun? Well, yeah, that's what I mean. You can't rely on the sun, the passage of the sun, to tell what day. Is the sun a stand? It was at one point. Yes. Well, I hope y'all had a good weekend. Mine was all right. I played. What did I do? What did I do? I'm getting used to playing Final Fantasy 14 with a controller. I've been so used to playing it mouse and keyboard. I've been trying it with a controller. I don't have the muscle memory for it, and so when I run a dungeon, boy howdy, is it personal chaos. You can only operate by light of the moon. Only operate by the light of me. So yeah, we're gonna start today with VR. We're gonna start with VR today, and then we're gonna move into another game I've been playing. So, I don't know if you need any advice on 14 with a controller, but you would gladly have experience with it if you want. Discord server or something. I mean, yeah, Digi plays too, and I talked with them as well. But yeah, I'm like, I'm, if anyone wants to give like, maybe I can assess an average. It's mainly I just don't have the muscle memory for it yet. Because I've played for many many years with mouse and keyboard, so it's just what I'm used to. But I mouse click everything, so it's now getting used to just do it all with buttons. So, which is nice, which is why I'm trying to do it, but it's just that muscle memory. Hell, it's just to throw the controller away and get a dance mat to play 14. I used to have one. Unfortunately, I think I sold it last year. It was at my mom's in the States, so. Makes it to standard technical dancers for dance are much more involved. As someone who means a dancer, yes. Guitar. I had one of those too. I think again that's something that got sold last year, ish. That I had for PS2. Well, yeah, I've been doing that. That was pretty much my weekend. I might be putting together a RimWorld pack. I was messing with it a little bit last night, so that might be something in the near future that I'm looking into. Putting something together with that, maybe. Look in the Donkey Kong. I don't have those. All right. Let's get started on this thing, because like I say, we're not going to do VR the whole time. It's just for this. Because I was going to do it tomorrow, but since our schedule for Mondays changed, I figured to do it today. Plus, the game I'm playing is out now, so it went from coming soon to suddenly out today. So, I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, we did watch a lot of JoJo this weekend, and Randy Feltface. Randy Feltface is hilarious. Hey Featherfoot. Take a drum would be. So okay. Like I said, I just figured we'd do this today because this game released today, and I got some opinions, but we'll see. So Arkero VR. I got this game. I got access to this game a couple weeks ago. You may have heard me kind of talk about it without naming it. But yeah, I got this a couple weeks ago before its release. Again, it released today. It went from coming soon to release today. it looked like an interesting thing, so I said, yeah, sure, I'll cover it. And but then I noticed there might be a hardware discrepancy because it was listed for Meta. You know, it was the only supported hardware. So I thought, you know, I'll give it a try, right? I may need to actually stand up for this. I was learning bugs with this, so I just gotta make sure I don't slap anything in front of me. So I tested it out because it was, I'm guessing it was Meta only because that's the only hardware they had to test on. So I thought, well, I've got index controllers and an HTC Vive, you know, original Vive headset. So, please turn the volume down. Jesus. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They haven't fixed that. That still doesn't work. Volume controls don't work. Volume controls don't work. Can I mute this game somehow? Christ, please stop. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. If I go in here, will it make the music quit? Oh my god! Okay, go in here. Yeah, sure, start the trial. I'll explain as we go. Oh my god, okay. Here we go. So, okay, first off, the volume controls don't work. Final Fantasy 14 in VR or nothing. Yeah, there was a mod they were working on to make it work in VR.
Don't make mistakes here. We just have happy accidents.
So, okay. The story going on here. Got a couple weeks ago, I thought it looked interesting on the Steam page. In fact, if you go to the Steam page, it looks interesting, right? Of course, the first thing I encountered was the volume controls don't work at all. And of course it's meta controls, but you know, I thought I'd test it. Fine, okay. Cool. We're doing a trial, by the way. Loud as fuck me. Okay. Hang on, give me a fucking second here. Jesus Christ. What's my volume set up? Because I need to remember this. Ish. We're just gonna turn that right down. Same for me as well, because blow my fucking ears out. Try again. Yeah, okay. So again, like I say, in the settings, volume controls don't work. Completely non-functional, so, you know, good sign. Right? So the only options this game both supposed to have multiplayer and like a single player mode. Now apparently the single player mode's not in. Yeah, well, yeah, it does remember the setting. It's just non-functional for anything else whatsoever. So, okay. Trial mode. Okay, so the game comes. Okay, so the game comes out today, and I said, you know, I would definitely cover this game before I played it. Of course, you know, I said I'd cover it. The game comes out today. You know, I mess around with it. It seems a little buggy, and I think, well, maybe they sent me the wrong version, you know? And you know, so that's why I waited a couple weeks to do this. Well, the game releases today. There's been no update. There's been no update whatsoever to this game. So, I said I would cover it, so I'm going to. And I kind of want to start off by saying I feel bad about, you know, already kind of talking bad about it a little bit, especially because they did give me a key for it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, for one, I'm not lying to you, chat. I will not lie to my community about something. Two, I don't have finger controls, enough articulated finger controls. Two, I gotta be real with you, something seems funky with this whole thing. So no, so that's the thing. The last update there came out for this was they put a post on Steam saying that, hey, we have new social media now. We have a Reddit page and we have a Discord page. That was like last week. There's nothing posted on either of them. So, again, I'm going, maybe it's just the publisher. Maybe the publisher is going out way ahead of the devs and making this big effort to push the game. Because, I mean, they gave me a key, right? So, obviously, they want promotion out on this game. But, it's, I don't think it's done by any stretch. But I said I would cover it. And I actually had to cover it before May 1st. That was the agreement. As long as I covered it before May 1st, that was the agreement, right? But it's out today, so we're gonna play it today. Because I want you all to see the state that this game is in. It doesn't cost much on Steam, it's less than a tenner. But... I appreciate your honesty, and hopefully the devs do too. Maybe this game could use another weekend in the oven. Well, that's the thing. This game, I let this game have like 2 weeks in the oven. And it's had 0 update. It wasn't released when I got a key for it. There's been no update since then. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'll show you. Play it. It's got potential. It has potential. So one, it's a little bit tricky with this, but you get it, okay? Aside for the music, we got this guy. It seems like if you sit down, hitting your target is a lot harder because it's got weird collision detection. I want to see some. I want to see if I can make this bug happen. One, it's really hard to pull back the bow. Did it? Yeah, there he goes. Into the floor he goes. And now I'm getting hit. I'm taking damage. This enemy is in the floor. Yeah, so I'm dead. And there's the other problem is this breaks. The menu to return doesn't work. If you die, it breaks. We gotta restart the game. We're already off to a great start, right? So yeah, first off, that was my first experience, was an enemy just sinking into the floor and attacking me. This game is cooked but not following the book. So we'll try again. Alright. Let's go back. We'll at least, you know. Here, we'll even do no. Because that one has a boss in it. So we'll do this one again. do it again. Alright, we just won't let the boss, or we won't let the enemy sink through the floor. It's already tricky to get it to pull. And it seems like... Come on. That one went right through the enemy. It sounded like it hit, though. The enemy did react. Now I've got some kind of charge up. Oh yeah, the multi-arrow. Come on. Find your contact. There you go, thank you. So you have to keep moving, because I noticed if you don't keep moving, the enemies just endlessly respawn. Remember, this is just trial, though, so this isn't even the meat of the game they're advertising. Come on. Now, to be fair, a little bit, yeah, I'm not using the recommended hardware, I'm using an index, not a meta. A quest, you know. But this isn't hardware failure. I can't move. Why am I stuck? Nope. Why am I stuck? Why can't I move? Okay, suddenly I can move. Alright. So I'm stuck. But I mean, this isn't a hardware issue. Come on. I mean, it's got potential, right? I do like a bow and arrow in VR. You see me play Skyrim VR. Sneak Thief really shines in Skyrim VR. Let me tell ya. Having a little bit of tracking issue. Return to main menu even though an enemy is coming after me. Sure. Alright. Okay, so, I mean, that was the trial. Alright, so, I mean, that was a trial mode. So... wonder if the... Yeah, see, that's what I sit there and wonder. Is this the case of the publisher going ahead of the dev team? Especially because the last update that I saw was about social media stuff. And like I say, this key was pushed to me. I didn't ask for it, it was pushed to me. As in, do you want to stream, do you want to cover this? I was like, sure, yeah. I didn't go requesting it. So okay, we'll go into multiplayer because it's the only other option we have. Apparently I have no turning control here. Okay, I have to physically turn around. So, Conquest mode is the only thing that exists. Quick play, sure. Again, I have to turn around, sure. Confirm. We'll do... Hey, the mage... Wait, the mage exists on this one, but not in the trial? Okay. Sure. So the mage exists, but just not in the trial. Alright, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Game start. Okay. Oh, now I have no... Wait, now I have no choice but to teleport? What? Why can I only teleport now? I had options for smooth motion. What? Hang on. Why? Why have you... Why? Why is it different? So in the trial, I had smooth motion. Now I have to physically move. What? I can't even get into a settings menu. There's no settings menu. Why? Okay. Maybe to prevent lag issues? Okay, so I have no Okay, I mean the fireballs are cool. Whee! I can Spider-Man this shit. Oh cool, if I turn my hands upward. Okay, that's kind of neat. I will give you this. So hands like this, it depends on how my... No. Okay, so orientation of my hands matters. That's kind of cool. We Spider-Man it, we get ice. Apparently I have a time limit. Okay. Cool. Alright. Sure. This is annoying that I have to physically turn around, but it is what it is, right? Okay. Now, enemies may not be showing up because reasons. Because this is supposed to be a multiplayer mode. But I can't get up. Oh, there's an enemy. All maybe because it's... Got you. Now I can't... Can I not go down the stairs? Okay. Can't go down the stairs? The stairs illegal. Or... Stairs are illegal. Okay. Can't go down the stairs. I have to physically turn, which is... This is annoying me. Oh, hi! Okay, let's go talk to you. Who are you? Are you who I'm protecting? Maybe I'm protecting you. Hello? Maybe you're who I'm protecting. Who knows? Hi. Is it like the barricade door? Hello? What's happening? Apparently I can go down the stairs. Whoa. I don't know what that we're turning that off for a moment. Fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, was it really that loud you couldn't hear me, even though I turned the volume down? Okay. No, it's not 1.0. It is early access. Yeah. So, there you go. I don't know. Here, I'll turn the volume down even more. So hopefully, we'll dip into something else here real quick. But yeah. See, look, I have control to move. Why does that not stay? Yeah, because this is fine. But then as soon as I go into multiplayer, it's like, no, I can teleport around and that's it. Now I can't turn around. Oh, hey. So yeah, okay, hang on. Let's go back here. Hang on. So, okay. Trials mode, right? Alright, trials mode. Mage trial, coming soon. In multiplayer, we just played the mage. Why is this coming soon? We literally just played this. But it's coming soon in the trial. Okay. I don't know, guys. What the fuck? Again, they gave me this game for free. They wanted me to stream it, but I gotta be honest. What the fuck? What am I doing? What am I doing? What would the devs like me to show off about this game? Sure, we'll go on red team. Ranger, we'll go with herbalist. Sure. There's already enemies on the move. You can see them over there. Are we going? Okay, we're going. No, yep, okay. Hobo. Now there's enemies. It just seems like the enemies just exist. Something coming after me. Hello? Where are you going? Where are you going? Is it just, am I entering already existing rounds? Is that what's happening? Oh, here come the music. Double kill, not bad. Am I waiting? I don't know. My friends, it's a MOBA. I mean, are they? Can I go up the stair? No, hang on. Okay, wait, hang on. Yep, hang on. Wait. Okay, the stairs are partially functional. All right, cool. Sometimes the stairs are functional. Hello. Hello. Is anybody here? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, you know, I'm no stranger. Look, you know, in my years of streaming, you know, I've gotten games to stream before, right? You know, it's not an unusual thing, and sometimes I get games that are a little undercooked, right? It happens. You know, and sometimes you get the dev that's a little ambitious, and they're like, "Please stream my game," and you go, "You know what? Okay, I will." But I struggle with this one because I'm just like I can't make this look good. Oh, well, you're my guy. Are you my guy? Am I mean, I am red team, so I think you are my guy, right? You're like my dude. Hello? Hi. Hi. Okay. So I can only teleport around in this, which just feels weird. So, okay. Sure. Okay. Yep. There we go. Stairs are sometimes functional again, but I can't hit the stairs from here. So it's more realistic. Hang on. The only way for me to get back up is to, like, jump up. Apparently, your stairs are too complicated. Oh no, that's happening. That's happening. No menus. I have no menus. My only option is to quit the game. So, streamers are used to jank and scuff, especially these two. Yeah, it's a neat idea concept, because, I mean, if you go to the Steam page, it looks fucking interesting. Like, that's what drew me to it. When I got offered the key, I went to the Steam page, I looked at it, and I went, hey, this looks interesting. I'll try it. And then I tried it. And you see what I got. And so I waited. I thought, they gave me the wrong version? Maybe? They gave me an old build, maybe? That's what happened? You know, maybe they just don't have a public version out yet? You know? But the game released today. And it hasn't updated. There's been no updates. The version I just showed you is the version they gave me 2 weeks ago before it released. And again, they gave it to me for free to show it off, and I'm like, there's nothing for me to show off. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to my community and other people. It's kind of shit. It's broken. It's a mess. You could even say, oh, well, you're not using the right hardware. It's made for the Meta Quest. I promise you, it's not a hardware failing. So I made it. I kind of wanted to make it a point because I was planning on doing this tomorrow again, because the last time I had seen anything on it, it was just coming soon. So I was like, there's no release date yet. So I was going to do it tomorrow. But because it released today, I was like, I gotta see if they've given me anything new. And 2, I want this to be on record, showing what's out there. In this game's current state, I'm going to emphatically say, don't get it. And normally I would not do that for a game I get for free from a dev/publisher. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I just played. It's not good. It's not ready. It's barely a game. I don't know what this mess was I was given. And I don't know how I'm supposed to make it look good. And I'm just not going to. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it is. This game is on Steam right now for less than a tenner. I wouldn't pay a oneer for it, to be quite honest with you. So, yeah, it might be self-published, but that's the thing. I don't know it. Yeah, it's already gonna have a tiny audience being VR, and the fact that they're even focusing, because apparently it's supposed to eventually have they have a a, a list of things they want to release and when. There's supposed to be a single player campaign. It's not out yet. It was supposed to be out like in the middle of the month. It was supposed to be out already, but it's not out. But they said they wanted to focus on the multiplayer aspect of it, which I would go, that's a bad idea. Because not even if this was a good game, even if there was a lot of content here to play, you don't want to focus on the online multiplayer only aspect of this because it's VR. It's small, and if the entire fun of the game hinges on multiple people playing at the same time, it's a bit ambitious. If you want people to get into your multiplayer, you need to hook them with the single player. And so it's just, I don't want to be mean to them, but I gotta be honest. You know, like I say, I've done this for years. I've been given keys for all kinds of games before, some in a less ready state than others. And, you know, even if it's a small dev or an indie dev, I try to, you know, give a little bit of leeway on that, you know, and understand, hey, this is you know, the state of it. It's a small publisher, small dev, indie, all that, you know. That's a lot of work for a small group to do. But there's nothing here. There just really isn't, and I hate shooting this down. It hurts me to do it, but you know, this thing doesn't necessarily need more time in the oven. It needs a lot more ingredients. It's not even ready to go in the oven yet. They've got an idea, and it's a good idea, but it's just not executed here. And that's the problem. And I don't know. And the thing of it is because they've pushed it to release today, it worries me that they've given up on it. You know what I mean? The fact that the copy I got of this a couple weeks ago is the same version that they've released today. It worries me. It makes me think that they've just decided that's it. We're going to release it, see what cash we can draw in, and that's it. And, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I can't show what's not there. And the promotion for hearing loss, that was loud. I know. I apologize for that. I didn't realize how loud it was for you all because I've got a separate volume control for myself. Because oftentimes it's too loud for me and too quiet for you. This time it was the opposite. It was a lot quieter for me and too loud for you. So I apologize for blowing your all's ears out for that. Yeah, if VR was a cheap and was an accessible thing, yeah, it'd be fine to focus on that. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it. I feel bad about it. I really, really do. But because, like I say, I played Skyrim VR. I love Skyrim VR. It's one of my favorite VR games. And the fact that Sneak Archer is like really shines. Sneak Archer absolutely shines in Skyrim VR. I love it to death. And so here we've got this game that basically, you know, pulls that whole archery in VR. And it just, it's not good. It's just not good. and I just feel bad about it. Dev's publisher, if you're watching, I do apologize, but I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what I was supposed to show. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I have to say about this is I don't know. I held off for as long as I was allowed to in hopes that something better would reveal itself in this, and unfortunately, it hasn't. So, I present to you Arkero something VR in its current state that it's selling on Steam. And Quest. It's on the Quest store as well, apparently. So, this is going to be one of the few times I'm going to go buyer absolutely beware. I mean, they didn't sponsor me, so I don't have to be nice. Let's just put it that way. I was not sponsored, so I don't have to be nice. I will always try to be nice, but I will not lie. Yeah. So, it does make me feel bad, and I know when I saw it come out today, I actually got a little grumpy because I was just like, oh no, I have to show it. I have to. I have to do it because not only do I have a deadline of May the 1st to show it, but now that it's released, I have to show it before just to give other people to let other people see what it is. So I got a little grumpy about it because I'm just like, oh god, here I go. I'm going to peddle this shit out in front of everybody. And I'm going to have to shit on the dev and publisher. And I'm going to have to show this to you. And I'm just going to feel bad about it the whole way through this experience. So, I mean, this is going to be one, though. I will keep an eye on it. I will keep an eye on it because, again, it's a good concept. They've got a good idea. But it's just not ready. It's not even ready for early access. It's just not. If they're hoping people are going to play that multiplayer bit, they're not gonna. I'm sorry, but there's plenty of other better multiplayer VR games out there. A lot better. This isn't one of them. You're not going to draw people in based on that alone. Do your single player. Get your single player nailed down. Get that out there. Get people hooked on that. Make people want more. Show them how it can shine in multiplayer, and then do your multiplayer. You're not PUBG. You can't just throw out a solo multiplayer game right at the get-go and expect people to jump in. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. That is this. That is this game. This is the only VR I'm doing today. I'm still streaming today. I got more planned today. You can't see the gestures I'm making because I put the controls down. It's like I have to hold the controls so you can see my gestures. I do have more planned today. Just this was the only VR thing I'm doing today. So, there you go. But yeah, like I say, I will keep an eye on this, and if anything comes of it, if it improves, if they have something better to show in the future, I will absolutely show. I'll be more than happy to show it if there's something there for me to show, but there was just nothing there, and you know, apologies to everyone involved. But there we go. All right. I'm gonna switch over. We're gonna go to non-VR. You're gonna see all this disappear for just a moment. The stream will still be going, but I gotta restart my local OBS. The stream will still keep going because I'm 2 PC situation. So when I do, I will be back in just a moment because I'm going to set up for non-VR. Hang on, let me get my headset volume back. It was somewhere right about there. There we go. Okay, yeah, I will be back in just a moment. It has gone completely black for me. Okay. Yes, I will return in just a second. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Wait. Yeah, hang on. Something broke earlier. Last stream. 1 second. I'm gonna trigger a redeem here. It should fix things, hopefully. Cause last time when I didn't realize, cause you know on Friday when we did VR, I accidentally left Phantom Zone on, and when I did that, apparently it had some lasting effects. It broke some other things. So I need to trigger it again to kind of get things reset back to where they belong. So I'm gonna set it off. Okay. There we go. Should be better, yeah? 1 sec. What screen am I on here? I'm on this one, okay. Right. How do I sound now? Is everything good? right back up to there. Ooh. Okay. Right. Yeah, let me put the headset away. Okie dokie. I gotta readjust. Hang on, I gotta readjust a few things here. Okay, that should fix that. Okay. All right, I think I've got everything set back to where it needs to be. Okay, so we're changing up. We're going to another game I was given that I enjoyed the hell out of last time we played it last week. Just gonna get to. Oh, I need to enable some redeems again. Hang on. There's a lot to do when you switch between VR and non-VR. That can go on. That goes on. I mean, sure, but it's not Friday.
Friday in California.
No, it's not. Okay. I think all the ones relevant are back on. If you... Yeah. Okay. The standard redeem should be back. You might have to refresh to get them to show, but they should be back. Then we're gonna go to... Yeah, there you go. You get to boot me now.